Albert Einstein once said, "Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, and intelligent people ignore." You have to learn to ignore in life. Because without great solitude, no serious work is possible. Pablo Picasso said. There is a saying that says, "I often regret that I have chased so many people so many times and spoken, but I never that I have been silent." You want to achieve something in life, right? Don't you want to do something big in life? Don't you want to move forward in life? Then you have to become an ignorer. You have to learn to ignore everything. The noise, the negativity, the distraction. Haven't you heard that there is a saying that says, if you want to fly, then you have to give up everything that weighs you down. So you have to let go every negative influences, every limitation or burdens that holds you back. Confuse them with your ignorance and silence. It seems most times the problem we have with ourselves as human is the problem of saying what is not ready yet to be put forth. We all seem to have this problem, and most times there are countless reasons why we do this to make people know that we are somebody who also has his own worth. We try to make ourselves look big, try to talk others down, and sometimes gain respect aggressively, some godlike reverence to ourselves. Sometimes people say negative words about us. Sometimes the people who closest to us took decision to left us, and we start chasing them. We start carrying them. We try to tell them or make them understand that we are ready to say everything that can be said, to have a stand on a position that is of worth and make people see us as important too. We force them too much, and we say too much, we cry too much, we think too much of what others say, and took everything in our head. And in the process, we say and chase and think more than we actually should. Have you ever thought of the importance of ignore or silence? Have you ever thought of the reason why you have been given two lips and brain to think? The main reason is for you to know by reasoning the right time to talk and the right time to ignore people and become silent. To be able to envisage when our words are needed to be heard and when we are to be ignored. Even when the situation and circumstances around us seemingly want us to speak out or approach. Yes, life can be a bit complicated and demanding. It can throw you off balance and give you no reason to be logical. However, since you have no control over many situations, you do have control over your own life. Look at yourself more than you look and meditate on others. Saying too much or approaching too much is proving an arsenal for you to get hurt with your words. But being mysterious and ignoring people, on the other hand, makes people go to the extra mile to be your friend. You don't want to give them any ammunition to attack. Be still in your conversation and thoughts and keep the people around you guessing or thinking, right? Keep them wondering and looking over their shoulder for you. They will yell at you at the end. You do nothing, you say nothing. They will come calling on you when you do not want, and once when you ignore them. So stay calm and say nothing and ignore them. You are not doing them a favor, but you are doing yourself a favor. Hearing nothing from you will give them much to think about. When they want to approach you, you become that guy or that girl that makes them feel unsure of themselves. Because your silence, your ignorance disrupts their confidence. It breaks their flow of thought regarding you. They just don't know how to get to you anymore. You don't give them any means or a reason to. It's like a man who goes to a party with his friend and doesn't dance. And no one is going to laugh at his dance moves. Why? Because he hasn't danced. People will always try to define you. They will create stories about you, make assumptions about you, and try to box you into labels you never asked for. All because you never gave them clarity. And that's the point. Instead of wasting your time proving you are better than them or arguing why they're wrong, just ignore them. Ignore their noise, ignore their opinions, and keep moving toward your dream. Because you have a goal bigger than their gossip, a vision far greater than the judgment. We have all heard that saying that says, silence is the best reply to a fool. But sometimes silence is not even about the fool, but it's about you. It's about protecting your peace and focusing on your worth. The truth is, people don't need to know who you are. You don't owe anyone explanation. You don't need to convince anyone of your worth. Let them talk. Let them guess. Let them play their little games. You don't have to respond to every opinions. You don't have to react to every provocation. If they try to drag you into negativity, the strongest thing you can do is ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore everything, because these things are not important in your life, and they will never be. And let your actions do the talking, because here is the secret. When you ignore them, you take away their power. When you ignore them, you stay in control. And when you ignore them, you protect your energy for the things that truly matter to your life. So smile on, keep working, and let them wonder how nothing they say can touch you anymore in this life. What's more powerful than living your life to the fullest while completely ignoring the distraction of those who want to hold you back? Ignore them and watch how fast you grow. Thanks for watching. Stay strong, stay focused, and you have a great and inspiring day. Subscribe to this channel if you feel inspired, and if you want to support me,